Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you all are well. Just want to say that, it's been a sad day for quite a few people across the Sonic community and obviously the Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest community, and, a lot of other communities because of Toriyama, but he's passing, and I never really watched anything to do with Dragon Ball or anything like that, but I know that his work has had an absolutely humongous impact on the Sonic series in general, as well as many other series across the Western countries and things. He had such a brilliant mind, and his craft was out of this world. Just from like the screenshots that I've seen of Dragon Ball and things, it's he will be missed by everyone, and it sucks that he's passed. But what can you do? It's just one of those things. It's really sad. So what I thought we could do today. Let me get back on my stream music. What I thought we could do today was maybe do something to do with Toei stuff. And do something along those lines in terms of the posing, just as like a little send off, I guess, piece. And it sucks, that this whole thing's happened, and he went too early, if you ask me. I think we can all agree with that. But yeah, I think that's what the plan is today, and just try and make, I guess, I don't want to make a positive out of this, because you can't really make a positive out of anything like this, but try and make something nice out of this. And for somebody who doesn't really know his work too much, I'm going to try my best with this piece. It's not going to be exactly like the Toei art style, or Junio's art style, sorry. It's going to be my take, but the pose is obviously, you'll know the pose when you see it. So yeah, they're going to try and make something to honour him. Which, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see, Oh, just going to have some ambre. Okay, right. I do have Photoshop open, but I'll wait till a couple people jump into the chat. There's no point in me starting otherwise. Right. What else can I do while I wait? Oh, yeah, that's it. I'll get a reference up. I want to do this as good as I can, so I'm actually going to have a reference up this time, like last time. Get the overall pose sketched out, Hopefully the sound's all good as well. It looks like it is. Right, okay, let's get a base sketch down, I think. We'll do that. So be this layer. Yeah, this one. Right, we'll see how this goes. Right, so he has the... That's way too thick, Jesus. His head? That's not bad. And then we have the quill, which will go up here. I kind of want to make it, I don't know, like my style, so it's not going to be exactly Junio. That needs to be thicker than that. See, that's why we do the sketch. Oh, it doesn't go all the way down. There we go. You know what? I don't think that's too bad. This just needs to round out, actually around to his, like down here. Doesn't look that good. Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Let me move a bit further. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. It might need, this might need to be a bit higher. So we go to like here. Something like that. I think that works. And this will be curved, just like all the other classic art that I do. Problem is that that's usually the thicker line, so what if I... Let's do this on a separate layer and do something like this. Does that look better? And then from here, I think that does look a bit better. I like that more. Obviously, all this will be redone properly. Just trying to get a feel for the sketch. The body's probably going to be the hardest bit, I think. Because I'm obviously not copying... Like, I'm just looking at the original design. I'm not going to try and do that style exactly. I don't know. Well, I know one thing I'm going to change, like, easily is going to be the shoes. I'm going to go with the slim shoes I've been doing. But at least I'll be able to redo the hands pretty decently here, because in this reference image they're very clear, so I can sort of do that, which is nice. Oh, wrong layer and wrong tool. That doesn't look right. There we go. Right, now we will do the stomach. That's too big. There we go. How do I want to do this? Oh my god, I just realised I'm on the complete wrong screen. Wow. I've been looking at this the entire time and I haven't done it. God damn, I'm stupid. I've just been saying what I'm doing, but I haven't actually showed it. Yeah, so we have this over. God, I'm stupid. I don't think this is too bad, just for an easy sketch. I think the one thing we do need to take from the original is the eye shape. I think that makes this feel complete. I think that's probably the way we're going to go. I might change the muzzle size and things like that to stuff I like and the style I do. Not style I do, quote unquote. Why is the opacity down to 10? I didn't change that. Just does that by itself, it seems. That's fun. There, thank you. It'd be good if you undo when I ask you to. Don't like that leg. That's more like it. It's the first time I'm actually trying this pose out, so I'm hoping it doesn't turn out garbage. Probably will, knowing my luck, but I don't mind if it turns out if it's not 1-to-1, I'm fine with that. I want it to be sort of respectable looking. So I think the main difference here, instead of sharp, like really pointy, like quills, I'm going curved instead of it just being like straight up points at points. Didn't mean for that. And then his hands come out from here, which is really weird. I've always thought that was a bit strange. Okay, now I guess it's the eyes, because we'll do the shoes last. Oh, no, let's do the stomach. There we go. That's the stomach. And then somehow well, let's do the eyes first, I guess. And then we shall, I think I need to cut down the length of this quill here. It's not meant to be the same length here. But we'll see what we can do. See, now you see why I have the smoothing on. I have very wobbly hands. I actually don't hate how this looks. I might need to move it a bit more so it's centered. Maybe. But I don't hate how this is looking. Just for a sketch, I don't mind this. But then this is the point where I want... I should probably... Right, let's get the actual proper outer area first, so we know exactly where the center is. So it's that line and this line. There we go. So now I can just do this. And just move it so it's a bit more. There we go. Bit more center. That's good. Okay, now... God, this looks so weird. Okay, now I don't want to do the normal eyes. I'm just going to do my eyes that I do. Go away. I hate it doing sometimes. Which are these guys. So that looks fine. I think I kind of want to make this a little bit droopier so it doesn't go up as high. Shape is there, just not the height. I'll go like there. There we go. That looks pretty alright. Two different eye thickness. Not what we need, but that's fine. The usual cheeks. Let me get the usual nose. That's not the usual nose I go for. Here it is, there's the usual nose. There's his little smug face. I think it needs also to be like here better. So it sweeps across, right? I think that's the case. So instead of it being like that, it'd be like this. Audi looks better. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, there we go. So the eyes are pretty much the only thing I'm keeping correct, quote unquote, here. Okay, the arms are going to be weird. Well, should I do the ears next? I feel like the ears should be next. Just simply like, it's the wrong layer. Simply should just be there to there, and it's just like a simple E. There, and the same on the other side, but it actually goes out of here a little bit. There we go. This is going to be really weird to follow. So if I do that. There we go. This leg needs to be a bit wider. There we go. Okay, I'm stalling the arms because I have no clue how this is going to go, but so it's above here, so he has that there, and then it goes into a glove, which I kind of want to bring back these massive style gloves in my drawings. I used to do that a lot. But then I, for some reason, just changed, and I don't know why. I always really liked these massive, like, floofy style gloves. Okay, and then the hands are their own deal. So that goes like this. That's too chunky. So it flows better. And it's more like a point here, which goes out as it raises up. And that goes like there. That's not right. I mean, that could be better, but I'm fine with the shape, I guess, of that. That's not terrible. That's bad. Oh, that's wrong. That's actually meant to be like this, because it goes into the higher bit. Yeah, there we go. Gonna get the sketch done in a second. I need to make the drawing slightly bigger. Usually happens. Which is fine. Right, I just need to check on one thing. Okay, I think this is looking pretty alright. Like, it's... Obviously, I'll need to refine it a lot. But it's the shoes that are going to be like the weirdest thing. So it's, I'm a bit of an impasse right now where I don't know, because I'm looking at it and I haven't really added my own style in anywhere. Maybe the colours will help with that, I don't know. Or what we could do is, actually this could work, if we just make Junior Sonic here doing this pose, we could maybe do like a fake game cover or something. Not a game cover, like a magazine cover. That could work, that could be fun. Do a bit of graphic design tonight. So if I get this guy done, we can do like a thank you or something. Because I'm going to try with the shoes, the different shoes, but I doubt it's going to work. But we still got a hand to draw. So that goes around. It's like this. Goes back around. And then it's like inwards and then slightly out for the thumb. That's a bit too far away, I think. So we shall change that once it's done. We can get rid of that. Because I think this bit's pretty okay. Goes in, comes out, oh, windmill aisle, banger alert. So this bit's pretty good. So let's actually delete, oh crap. Yeah, let's delete this. And then just move this up. Oh wait, I just realised. There we go. Now we can move this up. That's not bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this could be a hell of a lot worse. I'm happy with this. Now we've got to move on to the shoes. Which I'm about, gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna bring this back. I'm going to. I used to do it a lot when I used to do my old drawings. Like these big cups. here. I just think it is what Gam's based on. Like ever so slightly. Here's cup 1. Then these go all the way down. So this needs to come down a little bit further. Ooh, so how does that work? It's like edge, then here, edge, then here. That's not how that looks at all. That's more like it. And that goes up slightly, around. And this comes up. Is it perfect? Far from it, but for my first time attempting this pose in probably about 6 years, I'm pretty happy. Like, it could be a lot better, don't get me wrong. And hopefully, you know, with the actual drawing, it will. But I'm not. I don't mind how this is looking. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. So now it's the shoes that are the problem. So I'm either gonna do like the classic style shoes, which I don't think work really. Because I like the really thin shoes. So maybe if I do something like this. I mean, I don't hate it, it's just, it doesn't really work with the style, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't think these shoes work. Yeah, I don't think they work. So we're going to try and get these shoes correct then. So it's like a small whoop. And then a bigger whoop. Around. Looks like a... I mean, it always did look a bit strange because his foot is up higher and it's not flat on the ground. I think that's why that looks weird, because that's meant to come down. I mean, I don't hate them, they just look more like boots than anything. You know, it just looks weird. But it's the guy. There he is. He exists. Is it 1-to-1? No. Do I want it to be? No. Is it close? I think it's not too far off. Okay, this works the same, so these just continue to go in. And then have like some sort of shading. Just a simple whoop, whoop. I'm excited to do shading as well, because that's going to be my style of shading rather than the original image. I think this hand's too big. I might make this one bigger actually in the sketch. Because even though it's a bit further away, he does look a bit strange next to the one I've already drawn. Even if it's just a little bit. That looks better. Already that looks better. Yeah, that's the boy. He is there. He exists. Is it 1-to-1 perfect? No, like the legs aren't bendy. I mean, I could change that in the actual sketch itself, but... Right, let's merge these two together. We shall lower the opacity down to like 17%. Right, let's get started on this head. We'd need an ellipse. I'm obviously going to be making things a lot more I guess, no, I don't say better, but just like more symmetrical and proper. And fixing a few things along the way which I had problems with, or which I still have problems with, like this thing here. Okay, so that's that bit done. So now we move on to the eyes. No, I need more smoothing than 30. Let's go up to like 96%. Don't know what happened to my arm there, it just decided to not do what I wanted it to do. I'll do for now, that's fine. Get those rosy cheeks done. Awesome. I think I want to do the ears last. Hey Zach, how you doing? And hey Flames, how you doing? Hope you are well, man. Or as well as you can be. You know what? I'll do that last. I actually like how that kind of look like. I have no idea. Oh Jesus! So I've literally just been talking to myself for about half an hour. So if anyone wants to go back and watch, it's just me not being silent. You know, it's a good way to test me speaking on the spot though. So that's a good thing about it. I literally was able to make this pose and draw it out, sketch it out by the time you guys showed up. But this is all for Toriyama, because obviously he passed, and I did a whole like sort of, I don't say speech at the start, but I did a whole like little chat at the start. It's all good, Zach, it's all good. I never watched any Dragon Ball or anything like that, but you know, the inspiration and the amount of like the effect he's had on just animation as a whole, like, can't go unnoticed, and it hasn't, like, thankfully. So I'm trying to do a sort of homage, I guess, to the CD pose, because you know that had quite a lot of like ideas, and I think he might have even worked on. I don't know fully, but I think that there's people going around saying he might have helped out. I don't know, but just the series in general, the whole Sonic series in general has had so much inspiration from him and his talent. So, you know, that's the reason why we're here. I'm here doing it tonight. It just happened to fall on the day that we got the news, so I thought, scrap the other idea I was doing, let's try and do something, you know, as a nice sort of send-off, I guess. You know? So that's my idea for tonight anyway. Yeah, it sucks that, you know, it happened. He died at such a young age as well, like too soon. He went too soon, but unfortunately, that's just, these things happen. Obviously, it won't make things any easier to deal with, but it, you know, I need to get into watching it. It's been something I've been wanting to watch for ages, but I just never have. Damn. I mean, that was essentially what it was, you know? And, you know, Sonic and Tails was based on some of the characters as well. Like, Tails' creation was based on that. Like, aspects of Dragon Ball. So, it, you know, you can't... You know, I've seen, like, kind of really sort of nasty people saying, oh, why are Sonic fans, you know, saying, you know, certain things. It's just like, well, there's so much of his DNA and like artistic talent in the series, you know. Like, yeah, I haven't seen much of his work outside of references and things like that, but the fact that there are references in the first place should mean a lot, you know. Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty cool. Okay, next up, I want to do the ears. I'm gonna go like this. Ooh, ramen. You know, I've never had ramen. I've always wanted to try that. think that ear needs to be a bit wider. No, it doesn't. That looked weird. Nah, never had it. I've always wanted to try it. I don't like that ear placement. That looks... Eek. I mean, that is where it is, though. Oh, I know why. There we go. Well, not like that exactly, but similar. No. There we go. That works. Oh, I'm not even gonna... I'm not at that stage yet. I can't even use chopsticks. Yeah. I know it will take me a while to get used to chopsticks, man. Okay, so that is pretty much the face done. I don't know if I want to add little bits and pieces here of my own style, you know, like how... this sort of thing. Probably not. It doesn't look too bad, actually. Let me see what it looks like without the sketch on. It doesn't look terrible, but I think I'm going to keep it to the original as best as I can. So that is the head more or less done. Hey Beyond, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. Right, let's get this stomach sorted. Yeah, because the unfortunate passing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, because of the unfortunate passing of Toriyama, so kind of wanted to do a little bit of a homage in the best way I could. Is it perfect? No. But, you know, trying to learn along the way, you know? Hey Flix, how you doing, man? Hope you are well. I mean, for a sketch, I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's probably one of the best sketches I've done. The shoes look really naff, I'm not going to lie, and the legs look a bit off. So that's the stuff I'm probably going to fix. But otherwise, you know, this area, I'm actually pretty happy with. Obviously, I had a reference on, like, last stream. Because the plan for this one is, I said this when a lot of you guys weren't here, I'm actually thinking of maybe making a mock-up magazine and putting this guy on the front. I'm thinking about it, because then it'll show, like, I could do some graphic design on stream as well, which could be fun. Have I played Regravified? Oh, is that the Riders mod? Is that the Zero Gravity mod? I have not played that. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I've never played Zero Gravity. That's the game I need to jump on. Yeah, I completely missed out on Zero Gravity. But I have heard of the Regravified. I can't say that. Regravified mod. Ooh, nice. I will check it out sometime. I might even do a video on it. This seems like one of those mods which would be fun to do as a video. I need that point. That point right at the end. There we go. It adds a lot of new stuff. Ooh, cool. So it's kind of like Tournament Edition in a way then. That's cool. That's cool. Wow, that is everything here for the stomach. I might as well just get rid of this then, because this area is I'm happy with. I'm also going to be adding my own shading to this, so that could be fun. Because the original didn't really have any shading. It had it like on the shadows, like literally here in the cups, but that was about it. I'm also going back to the colour palette I did recently, which I really loved, so I'm looking forward to that. Right, left arm. There we go. That doesn't line up. There we go, now it does. But yeah, I need to check out a lot of Riders mods and Riders. I can't even remember what I've completely forgot the second game's name. I literally just said it. Zero Gravity, that's it. I need to check out mods for those games. I actually need to check out the second game in general. You know what? Maybe that'll be a stream, like Discord stream game. I could do that. That could be fun. I have not checked out Riders DX. Well, that's a lie. I checked out when it first came under development, but I was way more into Riders Tournament Edition. I still am, to be honest with you. But I've sort of left behind Raiders DX a little bit, so I might need to check that out. But I love Tournament Edition. Like that was my jam for a year. No, don't tell me you broke chopsticks again, not when you're eating ramen. That's so sad. I mean, I guess you could kind of use a spoon, right? For the broth, if it's... But... Go for it, Flicks, you know, if... Here's my stance on YouTube, right? Just do it for fun. You know, just... Not saying that you didn't do it for fun before, but, you know, it's just... Get into it, get into the flow of things, and... You know, make stuff that you would want to watch. You know? Oh, it's uncultured. Oh. Well, I'm very uncultured. But yeah, I think you should. Just do it as a hobby, you know? Right, that's the left cup done. Go around. Nice. You know what, with how awful hands go for me, I'm happy with that. The actual sketch of this was really quick. I'm really happy with the sketching process of this one. Like, you know, on everything, like it looks like how I sort of wanted it to. And the hands didn't take 15 years. I think you... Or if I try and do it without a reference, there'll be completely different stories. I can't draw hands to save my life. I think your drawings are dope, especially like your hands and your posing, especially of your drawings are so good, man. Damn, my finger for a second. I don't think that looks too bad. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that so far. Could the eyes be a little bit bigger? Maybe. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We're just getting the first draft down. Right, legs time. Okay, so here's the thing that I kind of want to change a little bit. I want to make it closer to the original. So that means... what I can do is, I still think the shoes and that, they're not great, but I can still work with that, right? I think I will just move, I'll bend this a lot more, so it comes from here, but then ends here. Like that, maybe. And then this one has to be like a more sweeping. There we go, that looks way better. And a lot closer, I think. And I can still keep the shoes in the same position, which is good. I might have made a mistake. Uh-oh, what have you done? Well, that's the legs done. I don't need any more layers for that. That's that sorted. Please, thank you. I'm trying to close it. You had too much spice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you're not. You'll be fine. It's just, you've learned, you just need to learn from your mistake of adding too much spice. Go and drink some water or get, like, have some milk. That will help, yeah. Okay, cups are done. Now I need to just try and fix these shoes, man. Or do I just give him, like, his classic shoes, not the junior shoes? I might try and do the classic shoes. That didn't really work, no, did it? Maybe, yeah, cheese might help, because it's a dairy, so... I'm trying to do a mix of, like, both styles of shoes, and it's not really working that well, but... I mean, that doesn't look too terrible. Excuse me. Okay, the shoes are done. I'm still gonna treat it this like how it was. So it was a little bit of a lump, I guess. It ain't helping. Go and get yourself some milk. Milk helps. Okay. I really don't mind how this is looking. I'm actually very happy with this. Here he is. This ain't bad. It's not great, but it ain't bad. So I think I can make the eyes better, like they could be bigger. So let's bring the opacity all the way down on these, make a new one, and let's see if we can improve. Nope. My hand gets in the way, that's really annoying. Kind of. That kind of works. I think what I need to do is get rid of the ellipse as well here. I don't need it past the ears, really. So hopefully this should help us basically see what this looks like. Still tastes good. You know, you eating more of that won't help you in your situation. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Is it perfect? Again, no. But we weren't aiming for perfection. Pretty far from it, to be honest. Average is great. You know where that gone? I'm actually pretty happy with this. Okay. I think I can maybe move this up a bit higher. Just a little bit. See, looks a bit strange there, so if I put it like here, that could help. It works. Yeah, that looks way better actually. That's something I always do. I always put like the ears too low. No reason why I like digital art more. I can actually fix things. The other thing I want to try is a different outlining method. So what I'll do is I'll get around the actual, I'll complete the actual thing itself. And then I'm going to do a very blocky, long, or like thick outline. I think that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I'm just going to quickly BRB real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. I am back! Ugh. I keep running over my cable, which is really annoying. We've had some good bangers on tonight, actually. I think the only thing that I'm going to hate about this in the future is the shoes, but I can't get around the Junio shoes at the moment. It's all good, Zach. Okay, I just saw in the Discord, that is really red. Jesus Christ. Kind of reminds me of a pot noodle. That's from like the UK. But that is an extremely hot looking pot noodle. God, that looks like fiery hot. Anything that red is going to be boiling. Okay, so what I will do for now is leave these gaps open, I think. And then I think I'll go background with just an outline, and then do the background and everything. Not enough cheese. I don't think that's the problem. The other thing I need to do is a little smile. So I'm actually going to... The smoothing is off. Good. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go, that works. Okay, now, we're actually already on colouring, which is wild. This has gone so fast. Oh, it's felt like it's gone fast. It probably hasn't. Oh, I thought I clicked OK. Apparently I didn't. Right, we're going to try out our funky colour scheme again. I actually want to try the coloured irises as well this time around, see if it works. Probably won't, but, you know, it'd be cool to see what it looks like. You know what, I missed this song, I want to listen to that again. I like this song. Already, I think this blue suits Junio a lot better. Well, last stream was 3 hours and this one's now, so I guess... Oh yeah, it's already been an hour already, what the hell? That's gone so fast. Well, I guess because I was on my own for a while, so that's probably why it was a blur. Which I guess would make sense. Obviously I need to fix this, but I'll do the blue first. Finally finished the goddamn noodles. You know, that deserves a round of applause. Well, even though they were hot, I hope you enjoyed them at least to some degree, you know? God, I need a haircut. Jesus Christ, my hair. Oh, I've got Black Forest Gatto tomorrow. Yes, just remembered. Probably should zoom in for this actually, so they're just doing it from this far away. Hey, okay, that's good. That tasted good. I hate the things that are like extremely sour or extremely hot. They just taste like garbage. Like, at least have some sort of nice taste to it, you know? Like, it's a food product at the end of the day. You want it to taste decent. But you know what? I think I am actually going to do a stream in the Discord sometime soon. I will download a ROM of what's it called? Riders Zero Gravity. True, like it doesn't have any flavour. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that sort of type of food, you know. So what's the point? Like, I get you're there for, you want something hot and spicy, but at least have some sort of pleasure, you know. I should add more cheese. Imagine next up you say, oh, I'm lactose intolerant. I'd feel so bad. Need to buy more cheese. There we go. There we go. Damn. I do like the sketchy style I have, like, over here. I will need to fix it, obviously, because it doesn't go with anything else, but I kind of like it. Oh, I love Sonic 2 HD's music. I'm glad we've had actually really nice music tonight. Now this is my jam. Sonic 2 HD is such a goated project. So good. Like, it's just... there's just nothing wrong with it. I'm so happy that, you know, it's slow development, but it makes sense because everything is being hand-drawn and put together so lovingly, and like they're doing it frame by frame. They haven't done any well, I haven't fully checked super recently, but they haven't done any animation streams recently, which has been kind of sad, because I don't watch them live because usually it's at a different time to me, but I like going back and just skimming through and just seeing how things are made. Excuse me. Bow, bow. Made some animations, but I'm too lazy to finish any of it. Ah, you can come back to it another time, man. Animations take time. You know? I'm sure you'll look at them one day and be like, you know what, I can go back and finish that. It's better to not try and do all of it at once, you know? Give yourself a decent break and come back to it with a fresh, open mind. At the end, I just make it a comic and it's much easier. Oh, fair enough. I do like comics. The style of comics. It's kind of what I want for, like, Gam's style if he was ever animated. You know, Spider-Verse and just classic DC comic style where it was like... You know when you have, like, onomatopoeia, but on, like, Bang Crash Wallop on screen... Like having that in the background, and I think would be kind of cool. I don't want it to be limited frames because I think that's you know, other people can do that and that's cool. It just doesn't really work for what I want Gam to be, like in animation. Sorry, in an animated style, I should say. I want very like Looney Tunes rubber hose sort of style. Right, now we need to go back through ever so slightly and just go around, fix things. Here we go, nice. Is there anything on the stomach there? Yes, thought so, down here. Right, that's the blue done. Should we do skin tone next? I feel like we should. Let's do skin tone. Right, let's do the ears first, because I don't want to forget. Oh, it's because I... Oh, what? I'm stupid. I didn't actually get the thing. I got the white next to it. You kidding me? Old Looney Tunes style hand drawn Smith. Oh, I love it so much. I'm a very classic animation style lover. You know, like you got your Tom and Jerry, like that era of animation. I love purely for how long lasting it is. You know. Like, yeah, some newer stuff is really cool. But it was just something about that smoothness and their ability to make impacts feel like really, you know, heavy. And for what I want things to be, and I've had ideas for like future game ideas, because I do want to make a game including Gam at some point, a 3D platformer, and having their own little scenarios in it. That harkens back to the classic animation era, because you know, Gam is based around me, and I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, so you know, slapstick and that sort of stuff appeals to me a lot. I grew up around watching Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes on Boomerang, all the classic shorts. So, you know, I would love to get that sort of style and jokes in anything Gam related, you know, because I feel like it suits the character really well, and it suits me. I love that, and I would, if anyone says I'm like that, I would take that as a compliment. I would never view that as like them being mean or anything. Even if it was intended to be mean, it wouldn't annoy me. It's just that smoothness, but also just the ability to also, you know, very similar to how early sprite art in like games where, for instance, with Sonic 3, you're able to make a story without any words. It's just down to their expressions. It's very similar with, you know, some Looney Tunes shorts, and obviously Tom and Jerry, because they never speak, and it's all about body language and impactfulness. And the fact that, especially, well, really with Tom and Jerry, there was no cohesive story. They're all their own separate things, and that's why it used to work. And for instance, why the movies don't really, because they're made, their whole gimmick is for short form slapstick comedy. And that's something I really want to harken back to at some point with my stuff. I love that sort of stuff. And I haven't seen someone mix this with the stylings of Sonic. Like a speedy game, you know? And I feel like it could work, and I have ideas for concepts from Sonic, basically twisting them on their heads to fit into that slapstick style. Which I'm not going to share just in case someone steals it. I'm not saying you're going to steal it, Zach, but just in case somebody else does. But I have ideas. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. And these always will stay ideas, but one day I'd love to take this theoretical game into like Sage or something as an indie title. That'd be awesome. I think this soundtrack is why I like the slap bass so much. They use it so much and so well. And not really into dubstep at the moment, so let's change this. Nah. Yeah, I like this. So yeah, I have ideas. If it were ever happen, I have no idea. Probably won't, because I'm no game developer, and it takes a while to learn that sort of stuff. And I'm not a good artist either, or a good musician, so there wouldn't be anything I could really add to a project like that. Okay, so that's that stuff done. Nice. So now we're going to move on to the whites. aka the greens. I love this colour so much. Then we'll put a darker colour in here. We'll just cover it up for now. I kind of want to do a thing of like the shadows in front of him, but I don't know how that's going to work, especially with the lighting. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for me, I think. I'm going to try it, maybe. But I don't know. Right, let's get through this bit. Should just be the whites on his shoes then. I think. Yeah, there's no white that I need to do, I don't think. Oh, I need to do the cups down here. I haven't done these yet. Oh yeah, I need to go back through and actually fix the right one, because it's not actually connected. And that's a problem. Right, let's get this bit done. And then up here, oh yeah, let's fix this first actually. Let's go back to black, back to 7. And then we go to the correct layer. Smoothing all the way up. There we go, sorted. There we go. Colour this sucker in. Now we have to go around and erase tend to do a lot, which is why I don't bother with the paint buckets or anything like that, because it's inevitable. I weirdly like the song. Cool, that's that one done. Now over here. I can never make these cuffs look right. They always look a bit unnatural. Always have done. Okay, the right hand side, this side should be fine actually. There we go. This is where all the overlap is. Ah, good old staff roll. Love this song. Right, let's see how this is looking. I think it's literally just, you know what, I'm happy with this so far. It's just the eyes and then the nose, and then of course the red when you do the shoes. That's another game I need to cover. I completely forgot the Sonic XG demo. Is it the demo? No, not the demo. There was a release of the original demo. That the game, like the game was technically almost fully completed in terms of stages. And so, there's a build out there that I've seen people cover and play that has, I think, full zone list that's playable. Sorry if you could hear me pouring iron brew. But yeah, so that is something I want to cover because Sonic XG is another one of those games, just like Sonic Overture, where it was huge. It was like massive. It's a very old fan game. It's playable, definitely. Just the physics aren't one-to-one Mega Drive originals. It's damn close, but like I think it's a bit heavier. But there is a remake being made, but I haven't heard anything about it. I don't know if it's cancelled. I hope it's not. Like the sprite work on that looked beautiful, but I've heard nothing. Maybe they're just making the demo in the background, which is highly possible. Highly possible. But I've heard nothing, and it's just a bit weird. There was a couple of like videos and like, hey, we're back, sort of, you know, here's some teaser footage, but that was about it. It's one of those classic fan games where it shouldn't be forgotten, you know, just like how SRB2, say if it wasn't still in development now, it, you know, I would still be saying the same thing, you know, it shouldn't be forgotten, because they were crucial fan games which pushed the the idea of fan-made projects forward, like in scope and scale. Because I believe the reason why XG got, like, the original demo got canned was because they were originally trying to merge Retro Sonic by Christian Whitehead, aka the Taxman, and Sonic XG together. So it'd be like Retro Sonic XG or something. But then that just got left behind, essentially. Again, don't know why. Maybe just time constraints, too much. Maybe they just had other personal things going on. Who knows? But yeah. It's a game that I highly recommend. It's a short demo, but one that is a lot of fun, I think, anyway. I still want to play Retro Sonic again. It was Retro Sonic, and what was the other one? They had one with Egg Garden, I believe, was from Retro Sonic. And then there's the other really big one, Sonic Nexus, that's it. No, I think Sonic XG was meant to be go with Sonic Nexus, which was also done by the Taxman, aka Christian Whitehead. Again, I could be wrong with that, but I knew he made both Retro Sonic and Nexus, but you know, I with the whole XG thing, I could be completely wrong with that. Ah, Flames, you scared me. Hope you're doing all right, man. Just colouring things in. No, it's just been you two. And Flicks. But yeah, it's mainly just been Zach here, which has been nice talking to him. Well, you know, this happens. Still not a big channel, so I can't expect a lot of people in the chat. It just happens. Here's what it is, you know. Okay, right, let's zoom out. Awesome. Oh yeah. I'm not upset. No, it just is what it is. You know, it would, gonna be honest, it would be weird if I had like a load of people in here at this channel size. It's not a normal thing. You got to build up a community, you know, which I'm trying to do. It's just takes a while to get into the swing of things, you know. No, I'm good. I'm good, Flames. I'm happy with it. And the more I look at it, the more I'm happy with it. I'm not changing anything. I like all the colours I got here. Hey, Nibby, how you doing, man? I'm very happy with all the colour choices here. Okay, so here's the other thing I kind of want to do. I kind of want to try... Oh, actually, let's do this on a different layer. That's kind of cool. I think I know the panel you're on about, Flames. There doesn't bother me. I'm happy with how everything's looking. I like the colour, I like the style, and, you know, if other people don't like it, then that's, you know, fair enough, but I'm happy with it, and that's, you know, that's the most important thing. Oh, I already know the bit you're on about, Flames. Let me see if I was right. Yep, knew exactly where he gets his green eyes, yep. Knew exactly where you're going with that. I love Fleetway. So, you know, I liked it before. I don't hate saying this, but I liked it before it was cool and putting like Friday Night Funkin' mods. And then any time you see like you see Fleetway now, it's like, oh no, these videos are stolen from Friday Night Funkin'. It's like, no, this is ours. Sorry, this is our British Sonic. That's from the 90s. No, I don't allow that, Flames. Fleetway Sonic is his own thing. Because the one thing I saw that crushed my soul, and I mean this, was that I follow this super talented, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and I'm so sorry, but he did a lot of Friday Night, not Friday Night Funkin', he did a lot of Neutronic Panic fan art, and then he moved on to his own things and his own stuff, and then generally talented guy. But he had a commenter on his cell shaded art saying that this style is Friday Night Funkin'. And it's just like, I'm happy people like the you know, the game. That's fine. They're allowed to like it. But then basically it's coming out and saying characters are from Friday Night Funkin' and not from previous things, or the style is something that they fully came up with, is just, I hate that so goddamn much. And then trying to deliberately go into other people's art and say this stuff is so infuriating. Like, Fleetway Supersonic, I loved. And like before Friday Night Funkin' was a thing, I was saying like he's scary, quote unquote, scarier than EXE. Like EXE's never been scary to me. I've always hated EXE, to be honest with you, but I can kind of see why some people would like it. But I now retract that full statement, because although there were some really cool things done, he's sort of been done to death now, and it's really sad, because like he was such a cool, niche, unique character that nobody really knew about if outside the fandom or whatever, and you know, you just speak about it between friends, and it was a cool thing to be like, oh, you know that character, that's so cool, he's from these comics. Whereas now it's like, oh yeah, I know the character from the comics, and then they come in and be like, no, he's actually from Friday Night Funkin'. It's like, no, he's not. Bring back our British boy, man. I don't even think people should like it. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised that happened. I think the game itself and the community at first was awesome. I loved some of the Sonic stuff that was made, and like the style and everything. I'm glad there was a new massive rhythm game, you know? But they've taken the time with it, and I feel like they've lost support because of certain reasons, which we all know why. And I think they've just taken too long with what they were doing. And the community, I'm not saying the community as a whole, I can't say that because I'm not in the community myself, so I don't know how drastic of a change it is or whatever. but it's just, it never seems fun to be in. Really, like for the most part, for a majority, it just doesn't seem like a really fun place to be. Obviously, there's some fantastic artists out there who are part of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting them down at all. It's just like the community as a whole just seems like really toxic. And that's coming from a Sonic fan. I know our community is one of the most toxic places on the entire internet. But I just don't feel welcome. I've never felt welcome. And it's the amount of Sonic stuff that just gets turned into EXE stuff as well. It's kind of like, eh. It was annoying. Again, you're allowed to make what you make. It's just, it just got too much. I feel like, anyway. Do I want it to be fully like that? I can make it like that. That's not bad. There we go. Same dude, like there's a video explanation of Fleetway Sonic because I did not know Fleetway was a character in official. You know what? That's, in that sense, that's kind of fine. It's just how it's, you know, how things have happened. I think with the way that they've commented, it's perfectly fine. They say, oh, I didn't know that, and you know, they've learnt it, and you know, it is what it is. You're gonna find that with certain things. I just don't like the ones where they're like, oh, they forcefully try and tell you, you know. I wanted to make a Sonic rhythm game called Sonic Freestyle Fever, but I never actually started developing because I didn't want to say because it's a rhythm game. You know, if people are like that, then screw them. Rhythm games can stand on their own 2 feet as long as it has a cool art style and, you know, is its own thing. Then I say go for it, dude. Even the reply said, "Oh, you know, Fleetway from Friday Night Funkin'." Yeah, that's crushing a little bit. And the sad thing is, they're not going to go and read the comics because you can't find them. It's only like idiots like me who want to go actually out of their way and buy old comics, which I'm going to have in my setup once it's all completed. The art style was going to be close to the Riders art store. Ooh, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. Okay, so what do I want to do here? What style or shading do I want? Do I want the sun to be behind him? I don't know how that would work. Or do I want to do the usual, like, I could do it from right to left instead of left to right. That could work. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, that is, for new fans and things, that is hard to sort of understand now because it's a multimedia franchise. Heck, I grew up with the cartoons. By cartoons, I mean Sat AM and Underground, which I'm not, you know, I'm going to apologise for now. And I didn't realise he was the set that I got Sonic Colors for my birthday like years later, and I didn't realise it was the same character. I hate Underground. When I'm not going into this conversation, I hate Underground. It's like the worst thing ever. It is garbage. The only good thing about it is the theme, and even then, compared to Adventures of and Sat AM, I much prefer those. I grew up with it, Flames. I'm allowed to say it. I hate it. It is garbage. Trash tier. I hate it so much. You can like it. It's perfectly fine. You can like it. I hate it. Don't go easy with the caps, Flames. Go easy with the caps. And I don't agree with that in the slightest. I have way more fun watching Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, even though it's a Looney Tunes clone and isn't a great one. I actually smile and have fun with that than underground, which I just get mad at. I mean, that's kind of what they were going for. They were trying to do a Looney Tunes thing. Because Underground had a story, basically. Well, you had a SatAM and Underground had a set story and set, like, overarching story, I guess. Whereas Adventures of wasn't. It was like every single episode was its own thing. Like, Underground takes the worst of both shows and exists and somehow makes them, like, its own ideas even worse. I cannot stand Underground. It is the... Oh, I'm really not looking forward to having to watch it again. Okay, let's see how this works now. Thanks, Flicks. I appreciate it, man. Let's make this a bit bigger. Getting into the shading aspect now, so... Almost there. Excuse me. I haven't tried this Iron Brew Extra before. I actually think I prefer it more than base Iron Brew. Well, not out of a can, I mean. I've had it in the can, but, like... I like this. From the bottle a bit more, I think. The one I don't like is the energy drink Iron Brew. That stuff sucks. Doesn't even taste like Iron Brew. Okay, let's get through this. Okay, now we got to do here. So let's get the smoothing back up. Might do a bit of shading here for the ear. It's like, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. If I do it like that looks better. I'm also trying to think of what I'm going to do for my birthday stream. Because I'm planning on doing another one this year. I know I did one for my 20th, but I can't remember if I did one for my 21st? I think I did, but I didn't title it as a birthday stream. Could just be another chill drawing one, but I feel like I want to do something a bit more than that, you know? I really don't like this Mystic Cave remix anymore, I don't think. Let's change that. No. No. Ah, yes! Secret Base. One of the funkiest tracks. Right, see how this is looking. That doesn't look right at all. Maybe it's because I haven't done the rest of them, but... Should I... Because they're not one after each other, are they, in the original artwork? I think I might need to just cover this whole area? I think. Shading looks really off. Let me have a look at the original image. Yeah, I don't know how you would shade this. Maybe I just don't shade it. Leave it as is. Because this might be too advanced for me. I mean, I can do things like the dark here. Like how it is in the original. Yeah, I think I might do that. Right, let's delete that and make a new layer. Right, we're going to do that. Obviously, we need to change this colour in here as well, which we'll do after this. That's too high. There we go. There we go. So now I need to go on here, go on one above, change it to this, but then we go to like this color, so it's darker. Nice dark green. I don't think this is my finest work at all, but it's weird not trying to do my own thing and trying to copy a style, I guess. Because I really like the Sonic 1 I did recently. Like the Sonic 1 I did recently. Obviously, I went like with a reference, but I was just like, okay, so this is the overall shape I'm trying to get. I didn't fully commit to doing everything the same. Like, really, the only thing I did similar was obviously the posing, but the finger, the hand. That was the only thing where I was like, you know what, I need to see how this is exactly done to understand it. Whereas everything else was like, I'm just going to do my own way, my own style. But I can't really do that with Junio because he already is his own style, you know? Like, trying to do a stylized version of him it's kind of impossible because you'll lose the magic that makes Junio Junio, and you would end up with something, I guess, similar to Hess Sonic, which is Tyson Hess's style of classic, which tries to incorporate basically all versions of him. I guess this is the blue boy. There he is. I kind of still want to do the outline idea though. But I shall be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this in my playlist. Mixed between Steam Gardens and Honeycomb Highway, which I love that song so much. Okay, right, so outline time. What do I want to do for this? Okay. Why don't we do something like sketchy? Like a sketchy, grungy outline. Actually, no, this will need to be below all of this. Can't be on the top layer. So we put it like here. So instead of it being like all smooth, I think I'm going to go ahead and try either. I'm going to go in with the polygonal lasso tool, go all the way around, and then colour it in. Or if that doesn't work, we can go and manually do it ourselves. So there will be varying line thickness as well. So apparently it looks pretty good, I've been told. Cool. I think this might actually look pretty alright. It is something I do want to eventually get. If it looks good with this, I do want to try with future art. Obviously, if it looks crap, I'm not gonna not gonna bother. But if it looks alright, then might as well, you know. Why are you open? Go away. Windows 11 for ya. The other sort of one I want to do is what's it called? The Sonic Adventure 2 style of Sonic. So like the in-game model, but in 2D form. I've seen people do that. It's like, that looks really cool. It's going to be a while until I try and attempt something like that, but I want to attempt something like that. Okay, nice. Almost there. Let's see if I can get oh oh my god, I hate Windows so much. Oh, I just lost all that progress. I can't undo it, can I? Nope. Awesome. Okay. Right, let's redo that. I can maybe next stream bring up some other people's art as like an example and show you guys that. I was just thinking we're literally halfway. I hate the toolbar, the taskbar, so much in Windows 11. So garbage. Something that was so good in Windows 7. Reduced that. Go away! Why are you open? My mouse isn't there! Oh my god. You know I'm doing this with my mouse. I can't do it without with my mouse. Great. Why? I'm clicking on Photoshop. Why are you still open? Go away. Thank you. Yeah, I can understand why a lot of people don't like Windows 11. Me being one of them. I mean, it's slightly better than Windows 10, but like even then it's... I still think Windows 7 is probably the last one. In my opinion. Oh look, we would have been done very soon. Probably won't even look that good once I'm done. It works on other pieces of art, I don't know if it'll work on this one. It's like the thick, bold outlines. I hope it does. Yep, we would have been done right about now. Damn. That's annoying, but that's Photoshop for you as well. Come on. Scroll. Please, please, please just scroll. Oh my god. Scroll. Thank you. Oh, I like the song. Still have yet to play Sonic Mega Mix Mania, even though I use the music a lot. And listen to the music a lot as well. I have a lot of fan games and stuff I need to check out. Great, now we have to scroll down, back down again with this awful toolbar taskbar at the bottom. I didn't do that. Go away. I'm literally clicking on the window, which means I shouldn't have to. There we go. Use my mouse. Right, now I need to go back here. There we go. Got to trace back over the stuff I've just done because it was wrong. It didn't look good. Have you oh yeah, back in the day I played Sonic Dimensions. I haven't played it for a while though. Weirdly enough, I was thinking of playing it for a video. Just because it's like an old game that not really many people talk about anymore, which is kind of sad. And like it's still pretty decent. I don't think it's my favourite fan game. I think it, like, Sonic vs. Darkness is my preferred game of that style. And then maybe Sonic Advance 4. And then Sonic Game Land, and then I'll do Sonic Dimensions. Like, it's not a bad game in the slightest. It's just the controls are a bit all over the place, and I don't know, I think just the styling of the other ones are just better. Okay, obviously this will show a lot of issues, but I don't hate how this looks, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually kind of like how this looks. But yeah, it's so hard to get, like, hyper. I was thinking of just showcasing it. I wasn't thinking of doing things like going and showcasing everything, you know. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm happy with the outline. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, as much as I do, but I like it. It's very all over the place, and I think that kind of looks cool. Allow me to do some cool ideas. I also, as I'm not doing shading, I'm gonna go back and turn the effects off of this so it goes back to black eyes. But for my first attempt of Junior Sonic in like 6 years, I am pretty pleased with this. Is it perfect? No, but I'm happy with it. Again, it's for you know, there's the sad news we got today of Toriyama. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name at all correctly, but you know, trying to do something in that style, and the closest thing we have really is Junio, because I believe he potentially helped out with Junio Sonic in some sort of way for Sonic CD opening. And it's sad, obviously it's really sad news. I've never watched any Dragon Ball or any anime like that, or anime in general, but he had such a massive impact on gaming in general. Both Sonic, Mario, Crash, but I think the biggest one is Sonic. And I wanted to pay my respects a little bit in the best way I knew how, which was drawing this little guy. I think things can be improved, obviously, but I'm not, like, I'm happy with how this has turned out, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what else I can do to this. I kind of want to add something else to this, but I don't know what. Because I wanted to do some shading, but I don't know how I think it's too advanced. It just looks a bit off to me. But the original didn't have shading, apart from where I've done it on, like... Let's see if I can find a different reference that has shading, or like some sort of shading on it. Most of them don't, which is fair because the original don't. So I think the next up, the one I kind of want to try and I might be actually okay and pretty decent at is Greg Martin Sonic, you know, USA Sonic. I feel like he might be my best shot at nailing. I think the eyes are a bit too small. I don't know. There's a lot I can pick apart on this, but I think I am happy with how it looks. What if I put a... No, that's the wrong thing. What if I put a outer, like a stroke on this? What does that do? Right, let's get rid of the background. You know what? That looks cool on the white. You know what? This doesn't look half bad. I shall take that, Zach. That's one of the coolest compliments I've had of my art, so I very much appreciate that. That's cool. I was sort of going for like a torn out page, you know, look. I think this might be the style I go for. You know, like the usual shading and everything on the inside, but let's make it all sort of teared and grungy on the outside. I really like this. I really like this. What is the time? It is 21. It's 22:21, so that's 10:21. You know what I might do? I'm going to save this and post it on Twitter and everything. I'm now going to attempt to draw a Greg Martin style Sonic and have that either ready for the next stream or I will do it off stream. You'll see it in the server. How does that sound? I think the one thing that can also be cool with this is if I had a little drop shadow. So if I bring that back, I don't want to multiply, give me normal. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like this. I think I might have found the thing I'm gonna do from like just now on. Oh, that's cool. I like this. I like it a lot. I like this. Ooh, my graphic design brain, and I'm happy I have that part of my brain that was like, you know, this might work. The two coming together. It kind of looks like a sticker, which I like. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so right, let me sort this out. I'll save this, and then I will start drawing the Greg Martin one. I would love to do stuff like that, Zach, in the future. I just realised Gam's head is wrong. Sorry, let me change that real quick. There we go. I would love to do that. Like, stickers. I am actually thinking of making merch at some point. I've been talking to a very close friend of mine about it. Or two very close friends of mine about it. I just won't do it soon because the size of the community does play a big part in it, because it costs money to make stuff. It's basically stuff I want to wear and stuff that I want to sell, and it'd be high, like, nice quality. So not just your print on demand sites. I don't want to do that. So this would be Sonk 12? No, 13. Wow. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually trying this Greg Martin style. I'm gonna get a because I do a lot of rounded. I use the ellipse a lot, and every time I've done it, I see Greg Martin Sonic in there. So if I try and do it and maybe take my own spin on things on how I shade him and how I colour him, it could be cool. Especially if we have that outer thing we done today. I think that could be really cool. Right, let's file, open, and we want, what's it called? Is it here? You know, I can close this. Let me close this and then reopen this. Awesome. Okay. Right, so we want to get on another layer. We want to draw or sketch out a Greg Martin USA style Sonic. I feel like I was going to say, why is this really quiet? Okay, let's go with USA Sonic. And we're going to go for... I mean, like, it's either that or we can try Fleetway out, but I kind of want to try out this first. If we go with, like, the proper classic style. Yeah, let's try this out. I don't really like this song, I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't in my playlist, it's just randomly played. Okay, let's look up Greg. Let's look just Greg Martin. Greg Martin. It's the USA Sonic, because that's great. I think I want to do the Sonic 1 box art one, I think. That is the style I feel like I want. Can I get it any bigger? I don't think I can. That's annoying. But we'll run with this. So I'm going to be drawing Greg Martin Sonic. Maybe not exactly. Maybe how I would want Greg Martin Sonic to be done. He's got a very pear-shaped body. I kind of want to still stick with the... I don't know. Maybe I'll try out the pear-shaped body. Maybe give him noodle limbs instead of like the style he has. So I need a circle first. So that's too thick. Cool. And then we need a muzzle, which will be like this, I think. Kind of. It's weird because like the actual nose was is really different with how it's done. It's like a dog nose, kind of. It's like that instead of that style. I guess that's two poor examples, but so the muzzle's probably going to be the hardest bit for me. That's probably the closest I'm going to get. It is really weirdly shaped, so it's like this and then back down and up. Oh god, I'm so shaky. Let's turn that smoothing up. And then we have big eyes. It's not like a point, it's like a goes down, back up like that. That's more like it. And it's thinner, kind of. Sort of like that. It's not like a proper gradual thing like Japanese Sonic. I've never tried this out before, so this is probably not going to turn out how I want it, really. And then we have this up here, and then this here. I mean, it's not that big, it's kind of small. It's like this. Like that. And then you have like the massive smirk. Kind of. It's just weird drawing him with like this massive smirk. That's too low. Kind of like this, and then his eyes are huge. I don't think that's a terrible first attempt. Like, it's not great. That's what she said. I think once I add the other aspects, like the ears. Oh wow, these ears are shaped weird. It's like this. It's like Yoda's ears. God, this looks strange. And then this one goes like this. Okay, it's not that long. That's really strange looking. Like, that ear needs to be bigger. I can't really make it bigger. Let me erase it. This design is strange. So it needs to be like... like that? Yeah. That's weird. And then it's like outwards, up, no. It follows it up like that. I don't think this is terrible. And then he's got his pear-shaped body. So it's like, oh god, this is a really weird design. Like, I've never actually sat down fully and just looked at American Sonic. So it's like a pear. Instead of it being like a round, it's elongated. I mean, that's kind of a pear shape. Obviously, I'll add the quills and stuff at the end, but you actually see the top of his belly, unlike Japanese Sonic. That goes around, comes down, and is properly... there we go. God, this is a weird design. And then these back quills are all the way down here. And then he has like bendy legs, so it's like this. God, I hate these legs. I think... this is wrong. This isn't how that's meant to look. You think it looks like it? I appreciate that. It's it's a weird design. I think this area needs to change. Like, it's too wide, I think. It's not slim at the top. So it needs to be like a pear, so it's like this. So it's like in and then out. And then have like this really strange back quill design. I'm hoping this will improve once I actually get the actual main bit done and not just the sketch, you know? Like, I don't think the head is too bad. The eyes definitely need work. There's too big of a gap here. The nose, I think, needs a bit of work as well. But I always used to think that you would need shading for the eyes, and you never needed it for like Japanese Sonic. You do for American, so it's good to know. I might squish this a little bit more, but we'll see. We'll see if this works. So his legs go like this. God, this just doesn't look right to me, but it is. Like bow-legged. This looks weird. I don't like how this... Ugh. And then it's as simple as whoop, whoop. Really small cups. And then here's the shoes, so we go... Need to make this a bit longer. I think this is where I'm going to use my stylish shoes instead. Ah no, screw it, let's go with this. No, it needs to be flatter. You know what, I'll take that for a first try. That looks like they're weird shoes. Now we got the other one to do. Okay, so we want it to go out, and then, nope, not that much. Like that. And then sort of rounded. You know what? Even though that's slightly bigger, I will take that for my first ever American Sonic. It doesn't look good. Things need to be changed. I'm gonna fix the eyes now. Damn. You know, let's just erase it. Instead of trying to just continuously go over it all, let's actually just try and fix this. That already looks better. Yeah, that already looks way better. I just hate this pear shape, man. He hasn't got like thin arms either, he's got quite chunky arms. Oh god, the hands. Oh. God, the hands are going to be hell. But I'm looking forward to trying this out. Body reminds me of an egg. I know, right? It's just, like, the official art just... It's not one-to-one. Like, this is worse. But the actual middle section is quite literally... That's his stomach shape, is an egg. It's literally, this is his stomach. And then he has, like, his body around it, like... That's wild to me. I way prefer the Japanese design. Way prefer it. Oh, you're trying to make a new pose. Ooh, that's cool. Your posing is dope. Do I cheat and go with the Japanese Sonic one? Make finger wag. No, we're doing this. Oh, I'm sorry, this may take 15 million years. Okay, so now I can actually... Oh my god! Why are hands so hard to draw? That's a thumb. There we go, that works. Oh, and then it goes up and then around. Oh, Jesus. That's a fat finger. I can do that finger correctly, it's just the rest of them. Right, let's just draw this like normal. So we go, whoop. There we go. Then we go like this. Like that. No, we don't want him that fat. No, or that going that high up. This is just the sketch as well. It kind of bends the wrong way. I mean, it does have a chunky finger actually. There we go. And that's not perfect in the slightest, but that is actually kind of the style. Oh yeah, go for a supersonic, Zach. I want to see your supersonic. I haven't seen that yet. Okay, now we need to bring this down. Excuse me, and up. And then we have the thumb. That's not a thumb in the slightest. It was a potato more than anything else. That's kind of better. And then we extend. Then we extend these. And we extend them. Wow, that is a real hand. That definitely doesn't look like garbage. You know, that could have been a hell of a lot worse. I'm going to take that even though it looks like ass. Okay, there's the American Sonic sketch, I guess. You know, I'm happiest with the shoes. His body needs work. That is a big ass finger. But yeah, he's just this area here is just weird. This whole body is just strange. Like, it's so alien to me. But the main chunk, like the head, looks pretty alright. Obviously, it'll look way better once I actually have a set head. And like the muzzle actually goes outside of the head shape, which is really strange. Like, you would have a line here, for instance. That's the here. And then you would have it basically go over like that, which is really strange. There he is, USA Sonk. He is being made. I'm pretty happy with this. So I was just checking out the Discord. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know if there's anything else to do. But I will say, we did land on a pretty cool outline style that I'm gonna say is my own, and use that on all my stuff from now on, because it does give it a bit of extra depth, which I really like. You know what? Screw it. We've done American Sonic. Let's do Fleetway. I've got a little while left, so let me BRB real quick. Let me change Gam. Oh wait, you won't see Gam. Let me just BRB real quick. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm missing this song. I'm gonna restart the song if you don't mind. I love After the Sequel soundtrack. So let me save this pose. And then I'll put it back on screen. Okay, save as Sonk America. That's how we're making these numbered. Okay, now we're gonna close this, open up it again, go onto a new layer, and right, we're ready to go. Let me just check Discord real quick. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I don't think I have. Okay, let me swap me back over to drawing, and let's check out Fleetway Sonic. I don't want Supersonic. I hate when you just type in Fleetway, it comes up with only Supersonic. Like, I didn't type in Fleetway Supersonic, I just typed in Fleetway Sonic. Really? That's probably the best one I've seen. You know what, let's try this. Aha! Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm actually finding some decent art. Let's open this in new tab, actually. That's really low quality, though. That's kind of annoying. do like the smirk, so we're going to go with this one, put it in new tab. And then we went from this to this. I'm going to get the shoes from this one. Cool, okay. I don't care if the site uses cookies. I'm rejecting you, go away. Right, let's zoom in on this guy. Oh, you'll get there. It does take a little while to get used to. It took me a while to get used to the Supersonic from Sonic 2. That took me a while. Okay, so we have a base here. And I'm actually kind of excited because it's a weird mesh between American and Japanese, but I really like it. So let's get a head shape going. Let's go with something a bit like this. Yeah, there we go. Get that bottom corner rounded. There we go. So what I'm actually going to do is actually lower this opacity down and then just build on top of this. So I can actually see what I'm doing. So let's try this out. So we start off with the muzzle. Which will go basically like Japanese Sonics. So it comes up as a like that, as a hot dog essentially. Comes down, not that low though. Comes down, comes up for the nose, goes back down, and gets rounded off. We want to keep the hot dog. There we go, kept the hot dog. Nose goes in the middle here, and his eyes go up. Oh no. So this is like American Sonic's eyes, but then drastically changes to something like that. Yeah. And then he also has the, I think that's two, I think I need to change how that looks. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. Right, we'll redo this. And it's like a whoop, back up and around. And then we have the, that there. A massive one of these. But we don't have the line in the middle. That just doesn't exist. And then the nose, which is like that, kind of. And then we flip, because the image I'm trying to look at is backwards for me, so things might look a bit odd. So then we have this massive spike. No, it needs to be like this. It needs to be further, actually. Like that. And then it's normal classic quills from here on out. He says as he can't do it. More of a gradual. I need to make this bigger, I think. I always need to do that. It's really annoying. I don't work with the canvas I have. I always have to make it bigger. For some stupid reason. I've always liked this design of Sonic. It also comes down to the shading of this guy as well. I mean, that's close. It doesn't look like him though, which is the problem. I think because he doesn't have a big of a chrome dome as I wanted him to. So what if I do it from like this size? Yeah, that's starting to look actually like him a little bit more. I also need to fix the... I should colour my... Yeah, I think you should. Hey, Ultra. Sorry. Untitled Noah. I was going to say Ultra Noah. Hey, Untitled Noah. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while, I don't know why I said well in that way. So I want to fix this hot dog mouth because it doesn't really look like how I want it to. So if I then follow this up here, that's the style we want. Where it follows it up but then carries on, so it's actually like over here. I don't think this looks terrible. Like, it definitely needs work. Whoop that sucker to death. Whoop that sucker to death. Come on now, whoop that sucker to death. It kind of has a curve. So it's like that, and then this. You know what? The more I draw the features of this guy, the better the sketch is looking. Like, it's not perfect. Like, at all. But I can kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see him. Yeah, you actually, okay, you know what, I am drawing a Fleetway. Isn't there a continuity Fleetway Sonic? Yeah, it's got its own continuity from the games. They bring in sort of like Archie, where they bring in elements from the games and do game related stories. But yeah, it's its own thing. But I just got finished doing the sketch of American Sonic Flames, which will be done either off stream or on, like, finished off stream or on the next stream. But yeah, I'm doing Fleetway this time, so I've got some stuff to start off with, you know. And then this needs to be smoother. you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with this so far. And then like you would have his mark here, 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 and then his massive mark there. So this guy actually has highlights and shading. So this one would be a lot more fun to work with the colours on, I feel like. So let's draw his body now. So it's like a nice mix between American and Japanese, which is cool. So it's sort of like a rounded pear shape. So something kind of like that, and then he has this massive proper back quill here. Which I actually really like. It looks proper cool. Actually, it's a bit too high up. Come on now, work that sucker to death. Work that sucker to death. Come on now, work that sucker to death. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with this so far. And I think it's definitely needs to be a bit more square at the bottom. But that is Fleetway. Yeah, I'm from the UK. I'm British. So this is my boy. Obviously, the eyes and it's the first time I've ever actually drawn this guy. I've been wanting to for ages, but you know, things like the hair needs to be a bit better. But for my first crack, I don't think this is too bad. So once I'm happy with this, I'm probably going to end stream for tonight and then come back to both American Sonic and Fleetway at some point in the future. I'll show you the American one in a second. And it's like this. Okay, we're getting somewhere very slowly, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, then like around here. Nice. He also has like his own sort of type of shoe design as well, which I actually really like. They're really sort of stumpier versions of the normal shoes. So, you know, I actually really like them. So if we do something like this. There we go. Very stumpy shoes. There we go. You know, I'll do underneath. And then this side, then damn it, I'm gonna have to widen this again. I'm excited to try my colour palette on this guy. Although I might have to break a rule a little bit. Well, not rule, but like break the palette a little bit, because I do really like Fleetway's just blue. Like, it's a dark blue. No, it's more like this. There we go. Whip that sucker to death. Come on now, whip that sucker to death. There's his stubby little shoes. And he also has the nice bendy arms, the tube arms of Japanese Sonic. But they're thicker. So they're like American Sonics in terms of thickness, but in terms of build, they are like Japanese Sonic, which is cool. This is probably going to turn out to be kind of crappy looking, but again, it's just a sketch, so he does have quite big hands in comparison to Japanese Sonic as well, which is kind of cool. But then this area is like all blacked out, so it goes like here and then it's like blacked out here. But I don't think I've done a bad job so far. Yeah, it goes thinner, so let's do this instead. And then we rounded this off, and then we have the cups come in and do this. God, this is going to look so naff. Because then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this so it goes over the top slightly, go up and around like that. And then we do this. And then we do, how the hell does that look normal? Okay, so then that comes over here, and then this comes across, gets in contact with this. Looks really strange. It does not look like a hand. The more I'm looking at this art, the more it doesn't look right. You know what? I'm just going to do this instead. So this just kind of looks normal. I'll read it out. Again, it's just a sketch, but you know what? I don't hate how this looks. Like, I would be able to tell it's Fleetway, and I think that says a lot. I'm very happy with that. I'm excited to try the new style out with this, Zach. You know, the outlines that we did. I'm very excited for that. I think it will suit Fleetway probably the most. The head and that I'm very proud of, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna 100% use the outline on this guy. 100%. I'm gonna do it on all my art, but I think it will suit this guy the most, probably out of all of them. I'm excited to use it. Like, this hand needs work, 100%. But I think for the first try, it's not terrible. There he is, Fleetway Sonk. There we go, make sure that's all looking good. I think it'll be really cool for like because the one thing I always liked about the Sonic the Comic, or like Fleetway designs, were how comic book-esque they used. Like they looked. I like this. I think maybe his head should be a little bit bigger than his body. Yeah. I think that's where things are wrong. Let me see if I can make it bigger. see if it looks good when it's bigger. And I can try and get it to work. Right, Control T. Shift. I think that has improved it. I actually do think that has improved that quite a bit. Yeah, I like this. Why is it not working? Is there one of these stupid boxes somewhere? Why can't I draw? Oh, it's because it's in white and I'm a dumbass. That's why. I'm happy with this. I'm going to see if I can actually turn this around a little bit and see if that will help. Let's try that and let's see if we can fix this up a little bit. It will look very messy because it's all sketches, but as long as it's distinguishable and you can understand, I can understand what it is, then we are golden. I think that's fine. I think maybe this should be a bit higher. So it should be like up here. I don't know. No, I think it's too high. Yeah, I think my original's better. Right, so we're going to save this. We've got Fleetway Sonk and let me see, open recent Sonic American. And then we have American Sonk, which I think needs a lot of work. The head's okay, but I think I might redraw this when I get the time. Honestly. It's just his body. It's his body that's the main problem here. Like, that needs to be changed. But I love how this Fleetway's turning out. That is, I'm really, really happy with this. So expect this guy to show up on stream, because I think I kind of want to do this on stream. Because I feel like getting your guys' input would be awesome. And just getting more light on the Fleetway series that isn't Friday Night Funkin' would be awesome. And also not getting, you know, people saying Sonic is really awful in that. It's just a British humour, I'm afraid. That's what we like to each other. So he's actually kind of... Yeah, he can be a bit of a bully every now and again, but most of the time he's just your average British youth from the 90s. So yeah, Fleetway Sonk is going to be actually continued from this drawing. The American one, maybe not. I don't know, I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. I think I would need to fully redo the body and head in general. I don't think this is my finest work. I think I might need to get a different Greg Martin Sonic image, really. Let's have a look. Yeah, if I just get a different like piece of art from him, I think that would be better, or like a better quality one, I mean. Because trying to work with some of these, it's not good. Not good in the slightest. Let's see if I can find one real quick. I think the easiest one would probably be the Sonic 1 or Sonic 3. Yeah, that's way better quality. I found one already. So, I have the 3 references I want at the end. USA Sonk is also done. So yeah, I am knackered. I'm going to finish off my brew. And I'm not going to sleep, but I am probably going to watch some videos, or maybe, oh, obviously I'll be chatting in the Discord and things like that, but yeah, I'm a bit knackered, but I'm happy that we've basically got 3, we fully completed the Toei / Junior one, and a perfect music to end on, actually. And we've started a Fleetway, and we've dipped our toes into the USA style Sonic as well. Is it going to be good? Probably not, but we're going to try it. Stay tuned for the next stream, where I'll probably be carrying on with the Fleetway Sonic, and I might try and redo the American Sonic off stream again sometime soon. So let me actually save this. Fleetway Sonk. Fleetway. So I want to draw more Fleetway Sonic anyway, so expect this guy to be showing up more. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. It was a very slow start, but I appreciate all you guys being here. And expect another one of these. I'm not going to say over the weekend because it's Mother's Day, so I've got some stuff planned. Maybe Monday, maybe. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video and in the next stream. Take care.